Good morning, my friends. Just thought I would take you for a short walk down the cantaloupe row. One of them, the mature one. These are Arava. It's a hybrid. They are still organic seeds. They do have organic seed stock now of various hybrids. And I think I know why this one was selected to hybridize, because it is prolific. There are melons all up and down this vine. Granted, this is several plants, but we are definitely going to take note and plant this one again in future years. I haven't done an actual physical count yet. Maybe you can go back through the video and count them. But it has lots of blooms on it still, actually, and lots of melons. I mean, this is just really very exciting. I don't smell them yet. They're nowhere near mature, but they're slowly starting to change. There's a little cucumber beetle. He thinks he's going to get some, but I think the skin on these is tougher than him. Oh, they're so pretty. Look at them, just one right after the other. Little guys out there, and still lots of blooms. I haven't seen the honeybees yet this morning. I think I woke up before they did. But we obviously had no problem with pollination. Lots and lots of them. This is that lamb's quarters that some of you picked up yesterday. It's how it grows. You try to pick it when it's much younger than that, so it's real tender. But it just grows out here, and it's what we call a wild green edible. But I just hadn't done a video in a while, and the cantaloupes are looking so yummy and delicious. I thought I would share a snapshot of them with y'all. The rest of the garden is doing well. I'm watering very early to make sure the plants have a chance to take it up. Look at that, 4 in a row. Boink, 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 boink. I love it. Nothing makes a farmer smile more than seeing a bunch of good fruit on the vine. The girls were out here doing some weeding yesterday, Jan and Paula. Got a couple of tomatoes this morning. They seem to ripen overnight. I'm not kidding. They just do. It's kind of interesting. You can walk up the row and come back down, and 10 minutes later I think more have ripened. There's a little cluster of them. We are starting to see some blight, and that is just a stress factor. When it gets real hot, plants really can't take up water. They kind of go into a dormancy. So we're seeing some blight, and we're seeing blight on some varieties and not on others too. So I'm not terribly worried. Although, of course, I would love for every single plant to do perfectly well. But we'll lose some. We figured we would lose some. That's why we planted 500. There's all of our little tomatoes. All the different varieties. And we left some of the Mizuna mix. And look at the beautiful flowers on there. Brings the honeybees, and we've got some native black-eyed Susans, and I think that's a Mexican hat, actually. There's one of my favorites. I love that tomato. It looks so cool. And watch this one. Ooh, there's a beauty. Not quite ripe yet, but getting there. Well, gang, that's just a brief look. Hopefully we'll get a little bit of rain this week and we'll be able to dig out the rest of the onions and take a look at getting the rest of the garlic out. And hopefully those potatoes will get ready soon. We still haven't seen any blooms on the potatoes. So we gotta wait for them to be done. But that's a brief walk through Eden's garden, Sunday morning, June the 6th, 2010.